zoomed in, either I've got really far away. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. It's Walking Walt's Footsteps Day. Oh yeah, how do we get it? Is she stopping? Yeah, while we've got time, we are going to try and get Main Street transportation if we can, up Main Street. Never done this before in any Disney park ever. So, good morning.
Please mark 7 head.
Thank you. As I was saying, it's Walking Waltz Day. Yes, we're very excited. We're booked in for 11:30. We just double checked that we can, or we are in it. So yeah, we're about to get a ride up Main Street. We've never done this before ever. Very exciting. Yeah, guys, they've started to dress Disneyland for Halloween, all the orange, so we could get to see Halloween before we go. So this red car here is the oldest car in Disneyland, 1956 that car came in. This one we're in came in 57.
If you have a smartphone, you can download the Disney Play app. I know, it's not that exciting.
Yeah. Oh look, this is the fire engine. Disneyland Fire Department. Gaston is always hanging around the castle when I come. So.
No. I must be on my way. You see Belle, you must tell her to go to my tavern right over there. Do you understand? Very well, Townsend.
Oh, strike a pose.
Come right over here, Townsend. Been looking for me all morning.
I mean, of course.
Well, of course you have. What else would you have been doing? Just
nothing.
Dreaming of me or thinking about me? Maybe talking to all the other princesses about me and how handsome I am?
Yeah.
Now, I have
all
something
the above.
for you. Come forward. Come stand. Yes, way past by. Come stand right here. Now, I have the best thing I could ever give you. It's advice from me. So if you ever want these to grow and grow and grow, and maybe one day, just maybe, be half as great as mine, do you know what you need? Cool. Eggs. How many did you eat today?
12.
Not to the any. Shit, he said any.
Oh. You should be eating 12.
So now, take your arm. It may be difficult. I know it's heavy for you. Lift it just like so, and the other one. Look. I know. Higher. No, drop it. No, don't drop it. I know it's heavy. There we go. Now, if you practice this every day and start with, I would say 3½ dozen eggs.
All right, okay, yeah.
Then just maybe, you'll look half as great as this one day.
Oh, work it, Gaston.
There you are, Townsend. Now take my advice and go for. Now your turn, Townsend.
Thank you very much.
Come stand here. Now, this may be the most difficult thing you've had to do all day or any day.
Okay.
You have to try your best not to stare at these and to look right there.
Okay. It's really difficult.
Oh. And there you are, Townsgirl. Now, have fun talking to all the other Townsgirls about me.
If I see Belle, I'll let her know where you are.
Yes, where will I be? Where can you tell her to go?
The tavern.
Which is right over there. Indeed.
I heard it's decorated really nicely.
Well, of course it is. I did it myself.
With antlers?
Indeed. I use it in all my decorations.
Just met Gaston. Oh, I'm zoomed well in. Let's start again. We just met Gaston. He's always an absolute riot to meet. He's just hanging around by the castle every time I've seen him, which means I suspect that Belle and Beast will be out today at some point as well if Gaston's out. So maybe we might be able to see those later. If probably when we're on the tour, to be honest. But yeah, we're just going to head off now and do the Matterhorn, the joltiest ride in Disneyland.
It's also the world's first tubular steel roller coaster.
Oh, there you go. The world's first
Tubular
steel roller coaster. Oh, I need to do the teacups today as well because I haven't done them yet. Oh, is that a 10-minute wait?
We'll see.
We'll see. We've got time. Even if we just do this one before we head back down for the tour. So we've just been to Starbucks. I've had the strawberry acai, shock. And John, what have you had?
Oh, I can't remember.
Neverland Sunset.
Neverland Sunset.
And it's a tea, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a peach iced tea.
There's a peach iced tea. I think it's limited time only, isn't it? Or is it a Disneyland exclusive?
It's a Disneyland exclusive, but limited time.
Right, okay, so you can't
get it in this park.
Can't get it in this park.
Can't get it in the other park.
Right, okay. And obviously we just did basic Disney 101. Picture in front of the castle with the pink drinks. So we're about to check in for Walking Waltz, and you come to the Tour Gardens, which if you come into Disneyland on the left hand side and turn left, you will find the check-in. Just waiting for our tour to start. You get a name badge that you get to keep. And then I didn't realise this, I just thought your tour guide like talked to you normally, but we also get a power pack and an audio device because you said they play Waltz.
They sometimes play like Waltz speeches.
Some of Walt's speeches, and she speaks through it when like it's loud and stuff. So I'm gonna put this in and yeah, start the tour. Hey guys, it is Charlotte. I thought I would jump on while I'm editing this video and let you know that I didn't film this tour because 1, I wanted to enjoy it for myself. 2, with the headset, the guide Natalie was talking to us and then I was having to relay information and I was missing bits, and then you also can't hear the Walt Disney speeches. So I decided to take a lot of videos and do a full review over on my blog. You can't film in certain parts either, like you can't film on the Abraham Lincoln Experience or in Walt Disney's apartment, which let me tell you is incredibly special, and you want to take that moment for yourself. So I really hope you enjoy the pictures and go and check out the blog post. So we just visited Walt Disney's apartment, which was incredible, and insert the photo, and now we're having lunch. Me and John are still crying and we keep setting each other off. So we've had lunch delivered from Jolly Holiday. So I've gone for the beef sandwich, crisps and a Sprite, and in there is my Matterhorn cake. So we have just finished the Walk in Waltz, Walk in Waltz Disneyland. No, what's the full name?
Walk in Waltz Footsteps, isn't it?
I think it's got Disneyland in there somewhere. Anyway, we did the Walk in Waltz. That's something like that. We just did the Walk in Waltz tour. It was amazing. There you go, Walk in Waltz Disneyland Footsteps. On all the badges. It was amazing. So we did like the tour of Disneyland. They give you a little headset to wear, and you can hear your guide then if you're not standing right next to it, which is perfect. And you finish the tour in Walt's apartment. Me and John haven't yet recovered. We just, it's really special. Like, Disneyland is very special anyway, but being able to go into his apartment where you know he's been, that he used to sit and watch people coming into his park, it's very special. If you're a big Disney fan, you will really appreciate that tour, because we just couldn't stop crying, to be honest. It was just, the end of, I don't want to spoil the tour for anyone, but they tell you the story right at the end of the tour about obviously him passing away, and that kind of set us both off, didn't it? We were both like, oh my god, and then they were like, and now you're going to Walt's apartment, and they tell you stories and they tell you about how the apartment was dressed and they used to bring their grandkids, but it's just incredibly special in there. And for a big Disney fans, it's like a really special moment, isn't it? Like, I can't really describe it. it's hard to describe.
Even if you're not a parks fan,
yeah,
if you're a fan of the movies,
yeah,
you still know that Walt Disney magic.
Yeah, and just, it just hit me at one point. We were standing in one of the attractions and I was like, we wouldn't be here today if he hadn't have like had these ideas. It's just unbelievable that so many people are brought together by this, but it was honestly so good. I thoroughly recommend it. Then we had the lunch from Jolly Holiday, which was pretty good. Yeah, the sandwiches. I had the combo a few days ago, which was good. The sandwiches were great as well. You get a pin badge, so I'll show you that later. Our tour guide Natalie was lovely. Our tour was crashed by Chip and Dale at one point. I'll insert a picture because I got a great picture of that. And it was just really nice. We got to ride the Alice in Wonderland art ride. I don't think you always ride Alice. It's like different. I've heard people that have rode different rides. Some people rode Peter Pan. Some people have rode Mr. Toad's Carousel. Like there's so many different ones. But it was so informative and so good. And for $100, I think it's a great way to spend a half a day. Yeah, we were on the 11:30 tour and finished at 3. And
you get fed.
You get fed, you get a comfort break in the middle, you just get to walk around the park and just actually look up and enjoy the park. So I thoroughly recommend, and maybe once I've like processed it a little bit more, I'll give a better description because I don't feel like I'm giving that much useful information at the moment, but 100% recommend. If you can do that tour while you're here, do it. And it spurred me on to book the Keys to the Kingdom tour in Magic Kingdom even more when I'm there. We are heading into California Adventure that has had the tortilla put up in front of it. That is actually the moon. They put Oogie Boogie in front of it for Halloween. So they're halfway through putting up the Halloween decorations as we saw earlier. So we are heading into Animation Academy because a lot of characters have a different time slot, and I bet you can't guess which one we've managed to get by pure fluke.
There's only 2 parts per match, so you're not squishing. We are here to teach you how to draw one of our classic characters. I've also have a friend Shio at the top. He'll be here to help you. So, his nose sits on the end of a muzzle or a snout. Since we have a corner where a box and our construction lines here, we'll give him a small little lip line too. By hopping underneath his smile, think about like halfway and drawing in like a little letter C for a lip. Alright, so this we've already sketched out the front third of our Pooh Bear. So now we can start to move in towards the sketches here into place. Where it's gonna sit, sit towards our
Here's my Winnie. Hey, here's John's Winnie. And the lady, can I film yours? This is the lady next to me, and look how incredible that is compared to my one. What happened here? I mean, for a first attempt, it's not bad. That's the first time I've ever drew Winnie the Pooh in my life. I feel like I overdid his nose and his snout a little bit. Guys, worth bringing a hairband or something to the animation so that you can wrap it so that when you put them in their bag, they don't get ruined. And here is the Once Upon a Time wall if you want it as well.
It's uncanny. No, you go first. You've got the professional.
1, 2. 1 more.
Yes, Goofy, that's it. You know how to work it. Yeah.
Well done?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, love you 3000.
And don't forget Pluto.
3000.
Oh, he's shaking his head in disgust.
I love Pluto 3000. 4000.
You love Pluto 3001.
3001.
3001.
And I didn't say it, she did.
Right, it's time for it's time for Mike and Sully to the rescue. I've never done this, so I'm quite excited. Through Boo's door. Time to go and see the collector and ride Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Tanalia Tivan, the collector.
All the way through there.
Oh, Asgardian Warhammer.
I now present to you Tannelia Tavon's private office.
Where do we think it is?
Oh, I know where it is.
Okay. Is it in there? So you can see in the library, well, in the old library, there is a bellhop hat there from Tower of Terror. Oh, there it is. There's a Tower of Terror bellhop hat in one of the offices of the collector. They've kept the old loading instructions from Tower of Terror and just like put a new border around them.
With your restraints securely fastened, keep your hands, arms, feet and legs inside the gantry lift at all times. And please watch your Terran children.
So we just rode Guardians and now we are, we had some PhotoPass photos, and now we've come to Lamplight Lounge so we can grab some lobster nachos and some potato skins. We're just waiting for our table to become available. You can get a Doug backpack on Pixar Pier in Knickknacks. It's $80, but it's Doug. Come on, squirrel. Also, are you doing Lightning McQueen? Yes. So they've got one of these in Knickknacks so that you can see all of the Pixar characters on the wall. And they got Ducky and Bunny up the top. Just those two there. Oh, amazing.
Sorry, sir, that's not a patch on the Winnie the Pooh. I did it.
We went to that animation place, we drew Winnie the Pooh. Oh, look, Crush and Squirt. Edna. Darlings. Seats, and here's the menu, and that's the view, girl. That's the view. That's the money shot right there. Oh my god, incredible. And actually, if we stay for World of Colour, we're going to get a great view for it. So we're going to have a cocktail, but I don't know what yet, but they're all Pixar themed.
Wherever that one is.
So we went for the potato skins and the lobster nachos. I am so excited. The cocktails have arrived as well. So you've got Mickey's Fun World, which is not on the menu. And what did I go for? I went for the...
Over budget.
Pardon?
Over budget.
Over budget, and they're so good. And now we're going to eat our food and hang out until World of Colour. We weren't going to, but we got such good seats. We were like, we would be stupid not to watch from here. Both the lobster nachos and the potato skins are very good. I really, really rate this food. It's really nice. And the view, can't get over the view. They're playing Monsters Inc. music at the moment, just all the Pixar tunes. It's a good evening. So we have just ordered dessert. They only do donuts here for dessert, and you get like I think it's a raspberry or a strawberry dip and a chocolate dip, and I'm very excited for these. I'm gonna just hold out about 5 minutes and let my food go down. We're still waiting here for World of Colour. It begins in about 20 minutes time, but we're just gonna chill. We've ordered some more cocktails. It's such a nice idea if you just want like a really chilled night at California Adventure. Just a nice, relaxed way to watch watercolour.
Bizarre.
No. Look how much room we've got.
I know, quite some of a cocktail.
No. Cheers, mate. I'm glad that that wasn't my first experience watching watercolour. I think you do need to watch it for the first time from up there, but it was so immersive from down here. It adds a completely different dimension to it. You're basically in the water, which was brilliant, and yeah, you can hear like all the different musics going, and the music and the vocals, and yeah, it was such a good experience. If you are planning on seeing it a couple of times, I thoroughly recommend coming to Lamplight Lounge, asking for an outdoor window view or lake view, and sitting here and just enjoying watercolour, because that was brilliant. But if it's your first time, you've got to be up there, so make sure you get a fast pass for it, because that is the one. But this is incredible. Look at the view. Like, this is the after show now, and look at that. That is insane. So we're just leaving Lamplight. I just wanted to show you the floor before we go, and the Pixar ball wall, because they're so cool. I love it. You know, I'm a bit obsessed with floors anyway, so this is an ideal floor for me.